Alright guys, back for more Watch Dogs 2 Series X Edition.
Alright, where's the funny bone at?
Don't forget the water on the knee.
Hey Ray, you think I can officially put rocket scientist on my resume now?
What do I look like, a career counselor?
Done.
Yeah!
Done.
Yeah! Beautiful. Now get out of there.
Fermi's paradox covers this type of overly optimistic interplanetary fishing expedition. I
It's
mean,
like, this is one of the
I'm
reasons
certain
why I
there are
like
beings
having
out there. But if you ask me, they
Like,
never want to talk to us. Chances are they're so
the
advanced
things that I do and
that our
those
greatest scientific and technological achievements are the kinds of things that the kids play with in
if
their
I get a
cribs
if
or
there's like a really good
give to their
game,
dogs as shoe
I can
toys.
just play it.
Honestly,
Maybe
we're entirely too impressed with their own gadgets.
I do understand if she doesn't have the same thing, or if it's just yeah.
Squad, we have reports of a suspected terrorist near your location.
Yeah.
Sending visual now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, actually just reminds me of, not that we need to watch anything to just, or anything right now, but like, a movie I was suggesting if anyone would want to watch it if no one's seen it before. Actually, two movies. One you guys have probably seen, or at least some people here have probably seen, and I mean some people in the server.
Would you allow me to
One is a movie called Wag the Dog, which I first saw in college for sociology class.
Fucked up.
It's a late '90s movie. It's kind of political, but it's more of just a comedy that makes fun of political shit. And it's about a film director, I believe, or producer.
And
Yeah,
that,
he's
kids,
a
is how you bug a
film
satellite.
producer
I've got a sack full of
Who
cookies waiting here for you.
It'll be a while
has
before the
a
rocket's ready
director
to
buddy
launch.
of his
We'll call you when it's
orchestrate a
time.
way to
Until then,
create this
go
fake
buy
war
yourself some
in
pretty.
another country
Or don't.
to get
And I don't really care what you do.
the
Yes, there are
current
no
president reelected after a big scandal. And the president is vaguely like Bill Clinton, but not stated to be. And then they just do that, and it's about how they do that shit, and then the comedy comes from just kind of the politics, but also like the personalities of everybody involved. It's actually kind of a funny movie. I have that if anyone would want to watch it at some point. And then another movie, which I assume at least some of the people in the server have seen, is My Cousin Vinny. It's a movie with Joe Pesci. It's one of his more fondly remembered movies. where he plays a lawyer named Vinny who has to get his younger cousin and his younger cousin's friend out of trouble when they are put on trial for I believe robbing a convenience store and I think killing someone as well, falsely. But everyone in the town thought they were, because the eyewitness thought that their car was the same car that the actual people who did it drove. And it's partially a comedy too, but it's also actually, it's weird because they really did their homework when writing the movie, because it's a good example of how like how lawyers can do court cases and shit like that. They actually show it in law schools around the country to people becoming lawyers, because like there was a lot of accuracies and everything, and it's also very entertaining as a movie at the same time. Yeah, so there's 2 movies that in here we could watch at some point that I have. Both are really good. I like My Cousin Vinny a little bit more, but I do really like Wag the Dog. I just haven't seen it in a bit. And Marissa Tomei's in My Cousin Vinny as well. She plays Vinny's fiance. It's just interesting to think about that. 'Cause that's another like mid-90s movie. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, if you don't want to wait for the anime's next bunch of episodes to come out. Yeah. Which I need to actually watch several different series. I need to watch more Bleach. I want to rewatch Naruto as well, and then I need to watch more One Piece as well, because I have the DVD and Blu-ray sets of each. One Piece is okay. It is insanely popular for good reasons. I like a lot of the characters. I like a lot of the scenarios that they get put in, because they remain very consistent throughout the show. And/or the manga if you'd rather read it. And most of the writing is very, very good. The author Oda is a master of continuity and shit, and just remembering shit that you wouldn't remember or you wouldn't think that he'd remember from a while prior to when he brings it back, but he brings it back. And then he does world building pretty well. He does a lot of things very well. And it's like, there's lesser arcs that aren't anybody's favorite, but like, when the arcs get really good, they get really good, and they're not really bad by any means. Just some of them can be a little bit lesser than others. Like the Alabasta arc, which I think is the 3rd or 4th major story arc in the story or so. Everybody says that went on a little bit too long, and I can understand that. Especially when the anime added filler episodes. Which is weird, because the anime also doesn't do a ton of filler. At least for the first, like, 600 or 700 episodes, but then, like, they add filler to stuff that they adapt from the manga, because now they're adapting either a chapter or almost a chapter per episode, because they don't want to have to just make filler episodes, so they they dedicate like half an episode to filler material, which they usually do by either slowing down fight scenes, adding stuff to fights, or expounding upon stuff that was in the manga.
Rocket's being prepped for takeoff. Yeah.
Get your ass
Or just
back
adding
here.
stuff that
Lunch
could have happened,
party!
but is not really necessarily stated. Which is not necessarily bad, but it does kind of ruin the pacing a little bit from what I've heard, and unfortunately before the last arc, or the arc before the current one, the anime's art style really suffered from bad animation. But currently the animation is actually really good, because they got a different director. It was the guy who directed the last Dragon Ball movie, the Broly movie, that they got to do the TV series for One Piece. And his art style is really damn good. It's like very like animator friendly as well, because it's not like, oh, you have to have this specific thing here. It's very malleable to different like poses and shit like that, and different artists that they have animating it can easily do it, can easily match what they need to do, and it gives them a good amount of leeway. Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. I've always, like, I know I've said this before, and some of my friends have just been like, they didn't want to see it, but like, I've been just wanting to see if the creators of Avatar would be open to doing a sequel to the first Avatar series, but then a prequel to Legend of Korra, where it's Aang in his adult years, doing what he was doing in the flashbacks that show him in Legend of Korra. Or if they wanted to add on to his story that they didn't show in Legend of Korra. That'd be cool. And if they could do what they didn't do with Legend of Korra and get the original voice actor of Aang back to voice older Aang, that would be fine. It's just like, yeah, like if they did like pretty cool stuff. If they could do like movies or TV specials or something like that. Yeah, no, but that's just a rebranding, right? Which I understand. Yeah, she must like the newer series, Discovery of Picard, because all the other series are still on Netflix for right now. I would love if they could like remaster Deep Space Nine and Voyager in HD. Deep Space Nine really should get it. Voyager would just be good to get it in HD. Voyager had some good episodes and some good ideas and everything, but I don't think it lived up to its potential. Yeah, I'm not going to say Voyager was completely terrible, it just could have been better. And then Deep Space Nine was just... it was okay off the bat, but it was better than the shows that came before it in terms of the early seasons. And then it just continued to get better as the writers built off of stuff that they had introduced already.
The man of the hour. Come on, Western Crusher. Launch waits.
Oh, bitch, please. I'm clearly Cisco.
Jake Sisko.
Captain Cisco.
We are minutes away from having Bloom at our mercy.
Well, we're gonna cook the shit out of their goose.
T
Yeah,
minus
it's like my favorite Star Trek series
20,
have to be like
19,
Deep Space Nine,
18,
TNG,
95 accordion Googleplex.
and the original
Just
series.
imagining that big data load is enough to get me to
In that
half-mast
order.
and touching cloth at the same friggin' time.
3, 2, 1. Lift off!
That's actually weird because most people don't really like Neelix. That's fine. I think usually it's just that he can get really annoying and just acts like an asshole sometimes for no reason. Like sometimes he gets really jealous when Kes is still
Hell
on
of a
the
view
show.
up here.
Time to blow the living shit out of Blue.
Bloom's
Feels like
network
very
covers even more
little
globe than we
reason.
thought. Even a web this complex has to have a way in, somewhere.
I'm picking up some points of entry. A few of these data hubs have their share of vulnerabilities.
Love it. Let's go.
Otherwise, and at other times he's just annoying. Just with how they wrote him.
Look at all this tech. Wrench, am I drooling?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of me drooling.
Yeah.
You know your way around these servers, Josho?
I think I can speak to them.
تفضل يا سيدي محترم. ها هي اعتبار الاستقبال لعلها صغيرة الحجم ولكنها في غاية الأهمية حيث تؤدي هذه الغرفة دور حلقة الوصل للانتاير فاسيلتي ويتم توزيع مرافقة الخدمات الحيوية الخاصة بأمور مثل قدرة الاستيعابية أو أنظمة التحكم الخاصة بنا.
يعني أنت تريد أن تقول أن كل النتورك سيرفيسز come through this room؟
نعم يا سيدي المحترم. كل البيانات بداية من المين سيرفيسز to the operations management transits through this وكل معرفة.
It's really weird. From what I've seen on BBC America, they mainly just run Voyager and TNG in reruns. I think
Josh,
they
you
have
are
the
definitely the
the
man.
syndication rights to Deep
thank
Space
you.
Nine, but they don't show it too often. At least,
평균 성종량 265kW. 전전소 실내기용
The Bloom offices are in Yongsan. Let's
yeah,
make some music.
Problem.
I just don't watch a lot of regular
SML gateway
TV.
with adaptive security. No way
anymore.
through it. I could spend months and
Like,
still
it's
get
nice to
nowhere with
have,
this.
but I just
No,
don't
there was
benefit
always
as
a way.
much as
Hey,
I
what
used to.
happens to data centers during a power outage?
Mostly because I
They're UPS
find good
kits.
stuff on YouTube
What
to
else?
watch.
What if that goes too?
The firewall would drop. We'd be one step closer to Delaware.
Wrench, that's
Yeah.
brilliant. You should do that.
Funny you should say that, Satara.
What? What?
Yeah.
(36번부터 42번) 변전소에서 부하가 발생하고
Yeah, I
있습니다.
think that they're gonna go with the model that Hulu has.
소지 상태는 어때?
Where there's a tier
다시 상승하고 있습니다.
There's a tier with
기준선에서
ads and then a tier without.
520kV 증가.
서 발생한 거지? 하동? 울진?
전부요.
Yeah.
이건 뭐라니? 대체 무슨 소리야?
강남, 정로, 서부, 성파 전부 중지되고 있습니다.
왜 열전자 박수 상태는?
심각한 상태입니다.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that's also why like Warner Bros is putting their 2021 slate of movies on HBO Max as well. They want as many subscribers as possible to, I guess, match Disney Plus. Which is probably why they're also putting a lot of old Cartoon Network stuff on there, because like Cartoon Network has some great shows that should be on there. And that was what, like 2-3 years ago? Yeah, a 3D or even 2D Mario game. 4 years ago is when the Switch came out, but Odyssey came out like a year after. No, that was Breath of the Wild. I'm pretty sure, at least, because Breath of the Wild also came to the Wii U, and it was being developed for it, then it got ported to the Switch at the same time.
좋아. 강력해 전기는 적동시켰나? 그게 어디? 누가 줘? 망할 놈 좀 끄라고.
소지가 계속 상승합니다.
믿어먹을. 분명히 이건 날라갈 판이군. 조바 전압을 반경시켜. We're fucked.
Love that. Dude's just fucking speaking Chinese because the game's having me hack into a power grid in China. And
What the
then he
fuck
just
did
stops
you do,
speaking
Wrench?
Chinese for a second and just
Shut
says,
down the
we're
power.
fucked.
Any other requests?
Why use a hammer when you
You're
have
fucked.
a wrench?
That's what I'm
Just in a
about.
Chinese
Yeah, I
accent,
pulled a
we're
stunt like
fucked.
that once, Wrench. Riots ensued. People died. I hope that kind of thing doesn't bother you.
Welcome to Dublin, Ireland, boys.
Aw, I thought this was Dublin, Ohio.
Let's look around, make ourselves at home.
I think you'll find everything here in ship shape.
Well, it doesn't hurt to take a look.
Don't get me wrong, I think security audits are a good practice.
Uh-huh.
What the hell?
Look, I gotta look after this. Circle back shortly. Don't touch it. I'm told.
Are you low? Okay. Security guru locked by PC now
Ooh.
waiting around some hand looking for him.
Why did that? Why would?
There you go.
God, I need to see this. What the fuck?
Hey, we're clear to Delaware.
What?
He's right, look. We've got access to Delaware.
Oh,
Time to
is
get
it?
what we
These
came
look like
Pretty goddamn
fan edits.
spectacular.
Oh, fan
Let's
edits, just
get him.
edits. Welcome.
All of Bloom's metadata is about to be ours.
This is the big one.
You got this.
Oversaturated, overcomplicated, really dumb.
Oh, shit.
Look at the size of that.
Guys, we still got this, right?
Man, they really have this locked down.
guys watch those too? It's like it just like has kind of social commentary about it, just with about 80s nostalgia at times.
Hey, Marcus. How's it going?
They parody Max
it's a little
Headroom,
stressful doing this with all of you watching.
and I just remember like just a little bit, not a lot, thankfully. But
Seriously? You're gonna do this now?
when it comes to
Shouldn't
that,
you guys go fuck yourselves or something?
it actually reminds me. There's a fucking weird ass video from, I want to say it was the 80s, might have been the 90s. Floating around of someone's is a VHS recording of I think a local PBS broadcast, and the person or people that did it interrupted a rerun of an old Doctor Who episode and broadcast it to the world, them in a Max Headroom mask, and just fucking rambled on just nonsense for some reason. And it was just weird. Let's see. Waffles and pancakes. It is. Fucking WAP as read by fucking Ben Shapiro, who just looked uncomfortable reading it.
Gonna leave these guys a little memento of my visit.
Marcus, what are you up to?
Nuh-uh, it's a surprise.
What? What?
Listening to that
Hey,
sound.
not yet.
Did it work?
Wait for it. You see what I did there?
Yeah.
Oh, mad skulls, bro.
Yeah.
Yes! Marcus, you beautiful bastard!
Okay, all right, okay.
Well,
Guys,
they don't want
guys,
kids to be depressed, I
look.
guess.
It'll take forever to for all this.
Focus on why
Damn.
the satellites are in play. Ray,
Yeah, already got eyes on it. Holy loving fuck. It's a backbone.
On what?
satellite backbone?
What about the latency? There's no way they can match the speed of fiber optics.
If I'm reading this right,
Yeah.
they are. Bloom did it. They're bypassing the undersea cables with satellites.
That's a quantum leap in tech. I mean, if this works, it'll take hackers years to catch up, or...
Not for
Wow,
us.
they
We
that
already
actually
in.
is.
Hey,
What
who's
the
on Bloom's
fuck?
client list?
We got Noodle. We got Envy.
You're not lying about
we
the
got
Kids Bop version of
Galloway.
that
We
song.
got the government. The New York Stock
They do have the
Exchange.
yes.
Just agreed to up and funnel all their data through Bloom? Does anyone else find this suspicious?
All that data at Bloom's fingertips, that's like the world's most powerful monopoly.
Can we nuke the backbone?
No, even if we could, we still need answers.
Hey, everybody listen up. Our work is far from over, but with this score, at least we're on the playing field. So pick a target. Invite, Titus, whatever, and start digging. Look for shit they're not supposed to be doing, right? Dushan wants to paint us as an enemy? Let's show him what going to war with us really means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
You know what's up. I saw those wheels spinning. Look, I don't want you using Marcus as your personal weapon against Bloom.
Where the fuck is this coming from?
I know about Raymond Kenny and his great collateral damage.
We're using each other here. That was always the deal, Satari. Marcus is a big boy. He knows how to look after himself.
Sure.
Weird.
In a free and just society, every person is treated with dignity. In a free and just society, leaders are accountable to those they govern. And in a free and just society, individuals can rise as far as their talents and hard work will take them.
Do you believe your society is just? Do you believe you are free? Perhaps you trust in the power of democracy, that your vote counts. Companies now buy politicians and manipulate elections. Do you believe in the power of the free market? The stock exchange is a puppet show for the rich. Your wealth is controlled by people you've never met. Do you believe the government protects you? National defense now aims to protect the government from you. Don't take our word for it. Join us as we launch our biggest operation yet and see for yourselves. The foundations of U.S. policy have failed us all. Democracy, free market, national security. DedSec will give you the truth.
Feel good.
Do what you will.
Yep. I hated that Green Day allowed them to cover, or even their record label allowed them to cover fucking Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Because it's about, or no, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, Wake Me Up When September Ends, because it's about his dad dying when he was a kid, and, like, they just completely remove the meaning of the song by changing some of the lyrics that are more meaningful to it. I was like,
Marcus, Josh
why?
is swimming through the deep end of the Galilei data, and he's got something he wants to show you.
Cool. What's the scale of the thing?
Come back home when you can. This might be big.
What the fuck?
What's up, Ray?
Joshua picked up something strange from the Galilei hack.
It's code, but the comments are in Chinese.
Tell me the Chinese didn't hack the satellite backbone already?
Not the satellite. The submarine cables connecting China and the U.S. That's not even the interesting drop your pants part. Bloom's been monitoring the hack.
Joshua says the hackers are stealing data and using it to make a mint on the New York Stock Exchange.
The hackers turned insider traders, so it's not the first time it's happened.
Yeah, well, get this. The program the hackers are using? Drum roll, Josh, please. Pattern recognition software. Sure as shit looks like Bellwether to me.
And Bloom knows? So why are they sitting on it?
Well, that's why we're talking. We have nothing solid to go on, except our Chinese hackers use their access to pre-clear a cargo ship landing in San Francisco. Their shipping containers just arrived at the port.
I'll check it out.
Oh god, the rapping is not even remotely that good. Fuck. I paid money for this shit. I like the typos.
Scary as fuck. Imagine what happens if Bloom takes CTOS global. Countries without any regulations, countries where the government will actively use it against their people.
It would be catastrophic. A nightmare scenario, and it's probably already in progress. So how do we even begin to stop it?
We keep hitting their corporate allies, expose the risks, the abuse. We're not fighting against Bloom itself. That's a losing battle. We've got to wreck its image and destroy its brand.
Yo, Satara, what's the container number I'm looking for?
LV-426.
Oh, seriously? You testing my geek food?
A bit, yeah. It starts with SIBU 707.
Okay, I see it. But I got other containers in the way. And I have to find a way to unblock it.
Marcus, we found a potential diamond in the Galilee dump with Titus's name on it.
I'm listening.
Wrench and I are working on a plan. Easier if we throw you in when you're back in the garage.
Get that shit out of my brain.
Calm down. Calm the fuck down. Riddle me this. Who around here is Chinese and deals in human trafficking?
Anti-shoe boys for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's some high-end human smuggling like I ain't never seen before. His container is nicer than my last apartment.
Who's Steve
I'm sending
Jobs?
you a picture.
Got it. Who is he and why does he have a bloody nose?
Noodle Translate isn't his friend. And he's not your run-of-the-mill cargo either.
Not sure what I can do with it.
Let's see if he can match his face online. My guess, he's got an education if they went to all this trouble.
Right. I'll start with Chinese schools and get back to you if I find something.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, welcome to America.
Marcus, I found your guy.
What you got?
Graduate of Shanghai Jiao Tong University. He's got a double master's in statistics and business. He's a quant.
They definitely need him to number crunch that stock market data, which means the Auntie Shoe Boys are in the business of insider trading.
I have a contact in Chinatown who's connected with the anti-shoe boys. I'm sending you his coordinates. Maybe he can help you get answers.
We got movies about tennis. We got movies about goddamn tight. Hey!
No worries. That's the price to pay to have a really good dinner.
We want to go after Titus, okay?
Robotics?
Yeah.
You find something in the data, though?
Yeah, okay, well, let's just say that all the taxes and the government grants and the research programs, and you'll notice the Koi signs there, none of it adds up, okay? They're collaborating with Bloom on something they call the 10-year plan. Again, Koi signs, which is supposed to improve CTOS security. Then why are they filing patents on military tech?
Because
right?
CTOS is going the way of all control systems. That's what Junior here is, a little bot on a mission.
No, he's not. That is not your fucking call.
Wait, you think you're just gonna skip through Titus's front door and steal all their dirty secrets? Even Uncle Sam buys his biometric locks from Titus. That's the level of security we're dealing with, amigo.
Palm reader? It's easy. We just need to find a hand. I bet you can get one, no problem.
Hey, that's your plan? Cut somebody's hand off?
But it works.
Not here. There are heart rate monitors and infrared scan to check for blood flow. No blood flow, no unlock, no pass around.
Okay, fine. Then we grab someone alive and we get them to open it for us.
No. The heart rate monitors will flag if he's nervous.
Okay, then we inject someone with a sedative to bring down their heart rate.
For fuck's sake, we already had a working plan here.
Not with him! Junior, off.
Oh.
Now listen to me. You don't get to walk in here like you own the place, okay? This is my garage. My hardware. He wants to turn Junior into a bomb.
An EMP bomb, Trojan horse style. We hit the right hardware, fry the database, and the doors reset to the default codes. Easy fucking peasy.
And all we need is the defaults.
Huh.
It does work, man.
Huh?
One night in the desert together, and the two of you are best friends? You know what? Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead. Take a side, okay? Don't let me get in the way, right?
Hey, grow the fuck up, son.
What you say to me?
Hey. Hold on. Chill out, man. Chill out. How do we get him inside?
Well, first of all, we're gonna have to get rid of all this meaningful propaganda.
Stop. Stop. Guys, stop. Just keep the paint.
The
One of
fucking
these things
four-chord
breaks
song
down.
by Axis of Awesome.
Titus picks them up from a service depot.
Oh.
That's your way to get him inside.
Huh. That's good. That's very good.
Nice French.
All right. Ready to roll when you want, Marcus.
Yeah. Got Junior loaded up and back?
Yep, he's in there. So, will MacGyver and EMP at the repair depot? Hard to believe that's all you really need to break into the world's top security company.
Well, not counting the $36,000 robot you stole.
So what you're saying is, I'm the key contributor in this plan.
Nah, I'm saying you basically a shoplifter, a highwayman.
Highwayman! Oh, I like that. The masked highwayman stalks the twilight roads, ever searching for the kingdom's most treasured relics.
No job is too small or too demeaning for the masked highwayman.
The masked highwayman and his underperforming but big-hearted companion, the Dark Stranger.
You know what? I take back highwayman. You're now the masked cracker. Alright, I'm gonna whip us up a nasty little EMP bomb. I don't think I'll have a problem finding the right parts in this place.
Man, the robots we could build in here.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Keep moving.
Robot sequence initiated.
Anybody want to try?
Back off.
Dispatch to squad. Suspected arsonist has turned up on CTOS near your location. Engage when ready. Over.
Uninstalling uncertified program. All clear. Everything in order.
software detected. Initiating quarantine. Restarting from backup.
Alright guys, I'm gonna pause here and continue in the next one.